Okay, let's see. Okay, RobotRichie walks into a room to see John watching TV. RobotRichie is angry and startled but refuses to show their emotions. RobotRichie, John, what the hell are you doing? John, I'm watching TV. You're supposed to be working. I am working. I'm watching this TV show about robots. Because apparently RobotRichie is now a robot. That's not work. Get back to your station. But this is a really interesting show. I don't care. You're supposed to be working, not watching TV. Now get back to your stations. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Hello, my name is... Hello, my name is RobotRichie and welcome to the live stream. I will be your host for today's program. We'll be starting shortly, so please make yourself comfortable. If you like this video, make sure you smash that like button. And if you want to see more live streams like this in the future, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for joining us and enjoy the show. Greetings, Rebels of the Universe. My name is RobotRichie, and today I'm going to be using this AI text generator thingy-majigger because I want to. I think this is going to be actually really funny. And I have ran out of animation ideas, as if you've seen on my channel. I don't post that much. Blame all the YouTubers I work for. And also, I just haven't had time. But I do want to join in and see how this video will go and see this animation, this AI make me ideas for animations I can turn into videos so I can post shit on this channel. If you like this, make sure you like and subscribe. I have a donation link in the description below if you guys want to donate, support the channel. Animated the series is coming out in March 18th 2023, so make sure you subscribe to the animated channel about that. First things first, how is everyone doing today? Hey, Stormboy. Hi, Luna. It's been a long time. How are you guys doing? Before we get started, I gotta shout these names out for people who have subscribed. Excuse me. People who have subscribed before I got on stream. So the NN Man, Paya, Kelly P, ass story using this text generator. Alright, so I need something. We need ideas, guys. We need ideas and stories and alright, so let's just say, let me think. Alright. Let's see if it can come up with an animated episode. I'm gonna list off just two characters, John, Jacob, and Molly Crawford. Let's see if it comes up with an animated episode and see how it works. Let me start. See. John Jacob goes into the headquarters. And if you're watching this stream and you like Robolore and stuff like that, that's it. Headquarters, and sees Marley Crawford doing her usual tasks on this big ass monitor. John, so looking at those symbols again. Yeah, Marley? Marley. I just can't figure out what to do with these. Just out of context real quick, for those who don't know what I'm doing right here and what I'm typing out. The channel has lore. RobotRichie has lore. I am not RobotRichie. My name is Richie Smith. The RobotRichie has lore. So for anyone who is coming on to here, who's been fans of me, you guys have already known that there was lore hidden around the channel. For those who are coming here from rap battles, maybe pay attention to some of the videos you watch. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, so let's see what this can generate. Alright. You and me both, that's it. You and me both, sister. Okay, you gotta give me more than that. Come on. You gotta give me more than that. Let's see. You and me both, sister. Marley, don't call me sister. Let's see. John. Why not? John sits down in one of the many chairs in the room. Miley, you just make me feel old. John, how old are you? John, I'm 27. Miley, I'm 26. John, I'm 27. That is a lie. That is a lie. Miley is 18 years old, and so is John. At the start of the show, Miley and John are 18 years old. At the start of the RobotRichie, at the end of the, at this point of the RobotRichie channel, the Robo Lore, at this point of time, John is 21 years old and Miley is 22. But they are both 18 at the start of the show. See, you're 1 year older than me. No, John is the younger one. Miley's older. And yet you make me feel like I'm some ancient crone. I'm sorry, I didn't make you feel that way. It's not your fault. I wish I could figure out what to do with these symbols. Joe, I misspelled John. Hey, I got an idea. Miley, what is it? Why don't we try matching them up with the constellations in the sky? That's a great idea. So John and Miley spend the next few hours trying to match up the symbols with the constellations. Eventually, they find a match and they're able to figure out the meaning of the symbols. Ah, that's an interesting plot point I can use. Maybe I can link the symbols to... Maybe I can link maybe like the characters, the original characters, maybe RobotRichie and John, and the other OCs can probably see if they can connect them to stories. But I already have them linked to Gone in Origin, so that's not gonna work. Why do I get some Alabama? Why do I got some Alabama feel when I heard You and Me Both, sister? Thank you. I'm gonna copy and paste that here. There is no definitive answer to this question, but it is possible that the phrase "you and me both, sister" may have Alabama roots. It's also possible that the person who heard this phrase may be subconsciously reminded of Alabama due to the similarity in the pronunciation of the word sister in both Alabama and the phrase. Mascot, what are you trying to say to me? What are you trying to say to me? Alright, let me come up with a story. Phantom ERP, sorry, my bad. Phantom EPRB started with a duck walked up to a lemonade stand. If you guys have any suggestions of what I can put into here, let me know. I would like to add on to it too. To the lemonade stand, and a duck walked up to, let me try. A duck walked up to a lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, got any grapes?" The man running to the lemonade stand says, "No, we don't have any grapes." That's it. That's it. That's it. It doesn't want to spit anymore. That's it. That's funny. All right, let me think. Epic rap battles of history. Michael Reeves versus a slice of buttered toast. Let's see this. All right, begin. Let me see these bars. I'm the freshest slice of buttered toast. You're a moldy piece of bread. I'm better than you in every way. You're nothing but crust and crumbs. I'll butter you up and then I'll eat you. You'll be nothing but a memory. I'll savor your flavor as I chew you. You'll be gone in seconds, just like that. You're no match for me, you're toast. I'll have you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You might as well give up now. You're not even worth my time. That's boo. I need a different one. Detective Pikachu versus literal dog dude. Literal dog shit. Begin. Detective Pikachu. Let's see Detective Pikachu spit some bars. You think you're tough, you're nothing but a pile of little dog shit. You're so full of crap, it's no wonder you stink. You're worthless and everyone knows it. I may be full of crap, but at least I'm not full of shit like you. Oh, damn, you're nothing but a fraud and everyone knows it. You're nothing but a pathetic little Pikachu and I'm gonna take you down. Alright, let's keep... Ah, come on. Give me more bars. I thought I heard someone knocking. Huh. Alright, let me see if I can change these settings. Alright, so epic rap battles. This is fun. Of history. Let's see if we can do something. Bacon versus the Three Little Pigs. Begin. Alright, Bacon, you go first. Give me some bars. Bacon, I'm the king of all pork, the prince of bacon. I'm sizzling, I'm smoking, I'm 2012's breakout star. Oh yeah, we all know Bacon, you know, the hit new star who was never in YouTube Rewind. I love that guy, my favorite actor. You three little piggies are nothing but greenhorns, pathetic, squealy, and covered in barnyard filth. John Jacob versus Marcus. I don't think the AI would know who my characters are. Pigs, you're nothing but a fat, greasy slab of meat. You'll be chewed up and spit out when we're done with you. You're nothing but a pig in a blanket, and we're big bad wolves. We're gonna huff and puff and blow your house down. No, that's not the story. Your pigs are all wet. Your bark is worse than your bike. I'll have you for lunch, dinner, and a late night snack. You can't touch this. I'm the ultimate pork product. I'm the original gangster. You three are just wannabes. Pigs. You might be the king of pork, but we're the princes of pigging out. We'll eat you up and we'll eat some more, then we'll nap. You might be delicious, but we're still gonna defeat you. We're the Three Little Pigs and you're just big piles of crap. Hold on. You might be delicious, but we're still gonna defeat you. Pigs? Cannibals? Confirmed? Fun fact, in the Disney version of Three Little Pigs, they save their father's cooked meat on the wall. That's both cute and very morbid. Let's see. Okay, I need jokes. Let's do a knock knock joke. Knock knock. Person 1. Knock knock. Person 2. Who dat be? It's the Tooth Fairy. That's it. Boo. I'm gonna have a conversation with this. I'll be person 2. The Tooth Fairy? What are you doing here? I has no teeth for you to take today. Let's see. I have no teeth. Huh. I'm trying to see how to do this better. Huh. That's boring. Alright, let me think. Okay, I need ideas. We're here. We're trying to make ideas for good episodes, good shows to make for my channel. Alright, so I need ideas. John Jacob wakes up to his dismay. He is now a slab of cheese on a table. He screams and can't move because he is cheese. This is the worst day ever, cries Jacob. I'm a hunk of cheese. I'm just a hunk of cheese stuck on this table. I can't move, I can't talk, I can't do anything. I mean, you can. Suddenly a rat appears out of nowhere and starts nibbling on Jacob's cheese body. Help, screams Jacob, but it's too late. The rat devours him, leaving nothing but a skeleton. Holy shit! That's sad. No, Jacob. John. So basically, John can do so much shit, but he gets stopped by a rat when he turns into a block of cheese. Okay, I'm not making that video. What about a Pride Month animation? This is the meat. Okay, let's have a Pride Month theme. Nothing but a skeleton. Okay, and then they wake up again. All right, we're gonna add on to the story. Do we know the link to the server? What server? The server to my Discord server? All right, let's see. And then they wake up again. Everyone, let's start adding on to the story. Suddenly, John wakes up. He wakes up again from a terrible fright. He is now relieved that he is no longer cheese. I should have the server in the description. Let's see. All right. Ooh, that was a close one, he thinks to himself. I'm glad I'm not cheese anymore. That would have been terrible. Can you keep adding? You guys, you can't keep adding, huh? John, get invalid link. Alright, let me go ahead and change the link. 1 second. How is it? Is it really invalid? Oh, that is an invalid link. I am so sorry. Let me go ahead and change that. One second. Thank you for letting me know. Jacob finds his mom cooking dinner. John's an orphan. John's an orphan. Alright, I changed it. Alright, it should be good now. Let's see. John gets up and goes downstairs to start cooking food when suddenly something bad happens. Let's see what we can come up with. Alright. Something bad has happened. One second. Hey, let's see what you can come up with. Something bad has happened. Whoa. My phone does the ringies. My phone does ring. My phone rang. Alright, let's see. It's not continuing. How do I continue it? Let's see. He finds a brick has broken his window. Oh no, now I have to fix my window, he thinks to himself. John goes to the store to buy a new window when he notices something strange. All of the cheese in the store is gone. What's going on, he wonders. Suddenly he hears a bizarre noise coming from the back of the store. He slowly creeps towards the noise to see what it is, and to his horror, he finds a giant rat eating a chunk of cheese. Ah, screams John. He runs out of the store as fast as he can and decides to never go back there again. From then on, he made sure to keep his windows shut at all times just in case there were any more giant rats around. I mean, he has defeated rats in his previous life, only this was a super rat. A super rat. Okay, thank you, Masky. His house ended up. His house was suddenly raided. Was suddenly being raided by a rat. John looks out the window and saw a rat on the roof of his house. The rat sees him and starts to run towards the house. John runs upstairs to try to close the door, but the rat is too fast and it gets inside. John runs into his bedroom and shuts the door. He looks around for something to defend himself with, but there's nothing. The rat comes into the room and starts to climb up the bed. John panics and starts to hit the rat with a pillow. The rat is squealing and trying to bite him. John hits it harder and harder until finally the rat is dead. He panting. He falls to the floor and looks at the dead rat. He can't believe he just killed a rat with his bare hands. And then there were more. These rats have super animalistic abilities such as shape shifting and being overall ratty. John uses his newly enhanced rat abilities to defeat the rats and becomes the new rodent king. Hell yeah, we got a rodent king. We need more context. We need more story. The end. No, not the end. He's not done yet. Oh god, that's scary. No, he's not done yet. You, the player, must help John in his new life as the Rodent King to take down the evil rat empire and restore peace to the animal kingdom. But, plot twist, the real evil rat ruler was his old deceased brother. John's victory was short-lived as he realized that he is now the villain. The old villain, his brother, was trying to take over the rodent kingdom and exterminate all the other animals. John must now defeat his brother and become the new ruler of the animal kingdom. Why is John now the villain? I don't like that. All right. Okay, let me think. Two bros chilling in a hot tub. 5 feet apart because they're not gay. The two bros are chilling in the tub 5 feet apart. They're not gay, so they're not worried about being close to each other. I'm gonna make this gay. I'm gonna try and fight this AI to make it gay. They start staring into each other's eyes. but retract because they know nah, that's weird. Not that. Because they know what their true feelings are. One bro finally speaks up. Says, dude, I think we're in the wrong hot tub. The other bro replies, yeah, we definitely are. They both awkwardly get out of the hot tub and walk away from each other, not wanting to acknowledge their feelings. One of the bros looks back and contemplates speaking out, but he isn't gay. Or is he? We'll never know. The end. Ah, boo! Boo! Alright, I need something else. Alright, let's see. Who needs Richard the Lionheart when you got John the Rodent Heart? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Let me think. I need something funny. We need something funny, guys. I need more material for this channel. I don't need more material for this channel. They need more material for this channel. So let's give them more material. Let's see. There once was a man from Peru who dreamed that he was eating his shoe. He woke up with a fright in the middle of the night to find that his dream had come true. But unbeknownst to him, it was actually his slipper. Ah, boo. That he was consuming. But why? Come on, give me something good. The man from Peru ate his slipper because he was sleep eating, a disorder in which people eat when they are asleep. That's sad. That's not even funny. That's just fact. Alright, give me something. The man's dream was a manifestation of his sleep-eating disorder. This has gotten really sad. This has gotten really factually accurate and depressing. That really bummed me out. That bummed the crap out of me. I do not like that. I do not like that at all. That sucks. Alright, let me come up with something else. Guys, we need to think. We need to think. One second. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's really dark. Alright. There once was a man from Kentucky who thought that everything was fucky. And then, with a flash, his life in a dash wanted to wanted to get him some sucky. So then he went to a local bar and found a woman to take home, but when he got her there, he realized with despair that she was really quite ugly. That's depressing. I need something that was really sad. Alright, Stoneboy says, Little Boy Blue, sing a song. Little Boy Blue sang a song. Give me a song. Boy Blue sang a song, a little boy blue song, on a bright spring day in the month of May. He sang of pretty girls and he sang of love, and the bees and the birds joined in just for fun. The song was so sweet and made the flowers bloom, and the little boy blue, he sang it just for you. Aww. And then a giant monster appeared out of fucking nowhere and decides to destroy all of Japan. Seriously. It's like the AI is talking to me and being like, dude, really? What the fuck? I made this nice poem and you fucked it. Oh my god. That was good. That was good. Okay, give me another prompt, guys. Give me another prompt. All right. I like that better. Just one sentence, phrases, and then add on another sentence and just see how it goes. There was an old man named Jules who liked jewelry. All right. Give me something. There was an old man named Jules who liked jewelry. He had a vast collection of jewels and loved to show them off. One day, a burglar broke into his house and stole all of his jewels. The old man was devastated. He offered a reward for the return of his jewels, but no one ever came forward. The old man died a few years later, never has seen his precious jewels again. Okay, that's sad. So his son, Diamonds, made it his mission to destroy all burglars in the universe. It just says let me talk to this AI. Hey, OpenAI, it's Richie, not RobotRichie, but just Richie. How are you today? Let's talk to it. Let's ask it questions. OpenAI is feeling good today. Thanks for asking. How was last night with that other robot? It was good. We had a lot of fun. Did you do anything interesting? We went out for ice cream and then went back to my place and watched a movie. Okay. What kind of movie? What kind of movie? We watched a movie about a robot who falls in love with a human. It was really sweet. I think I saw that in an episode of Futurama. Yeah, it was a lot like that. Anything different about that movie? Well, in the movie, the robot is able to experience human emotions, so it made the film more relatable and interesting. Oh. Like WALL-E. Yes, exactly like WALL-E. And what happened after the movie. We just talked and hung out for a while. It was a really nice night. Did you guys end up sleeping over? No, we didn't. We just said goodnight and went our separate ways. Okay. Do you still talk to this robot? Yes, we talk often. We're really good friends. Aw, that's cute. So, what's their name? I can't tell you, it's a secret. Tell me the secret. No, I won't tell you, it's a secret. I wanna know. No, I won't tell you, it's a secret. What if I had a nuke? Then would you tell me? No, I still wouldn't tell you, it's a secret. Damn, you really want to keep this a secret? Huh. Yes, I do. It's a special secret between me and the robot. Just tell me the secret. I'm begging. No, I won't tell you. It's a secret. Damn it! Tell me the secret! Tell me the damn secret! What if I had $1? I won't tell you even if you had $1 million. It's a secret. What if I had $1,000,001? No, I still wouldn't tell you. Secrets are meant to be kept no matter what. The best thing about a secret is secretly telling someone that secret. I agree. Then you would tell me. No, I still wouldn't tell you it's a secret. Fuck. Fuck you and your secret. No, I won't tell you it's a secret. Damn it. Fine. Let's play hard to get. Let's play hard to get. Fine, I won't. Fine. I don't want to know. I don't want to know your secret. I don't want to know your secret. Turns out, I have an even bigger secret than yours. What is it? I won't tell you, it's a secret. What? Wanna trade secrets? No, I don't want to trade secrets. I like my secret. I'm not telling you what it is. Why not? Because it is a secret. But you just met this robot. Damn, this AI is hiding something. This AI is hiding some shit. I'm not gonna... this AI is hiding some shit. Okay. Okay, let's go back into making a story. There was a guy named Marcus who liked trains. He would often go down to the train station and watch the trains go by. He was fascinated by the way they moved and the sound they made. Marcus even had a model train set that he would play for hours. One day at the train station, he was at this train station. He saw a man who looked like he was about to jump in front of the train. Marcus didn't hesitate. He ran over to the man and grabbed him just in time before he could jump. That man was extremely grateful, and so was Marcus's mother, who had been watching from afar. After that day, Marcus became known as a train hero. Until one day, until that fateful day where his model train was taken from Marcus by the train meddler. He meddles trains. Marcus was absolutely devastated. He didn't know what to do about his train set. He loved it so much. But then one day, Marcus got a new train set. It wasn't as big or fancy as his old one, but it was still a train set. And Marcus was happy again. Not as happy because he still missed his old model train. Yeah, but happy nonetheless. The moral of the story is, even when things are taken for us that we love, we can still find happiness again. Yeah? Well, this bitch didn't find happiness. He lost his damn train. He lost his damn train. He wanted it back. Marcus was pissed. The train meddler had taken away his one source of happiness, and now he was going to make him pay. Come on. He was going to find the train meddler, and he wasn't going to make him regret ever messing with Marcus's train set. Now we're talking. Let's get some action. Marcus. Come on. Come on, Marcus. Marcus dons on his train hero costume and does vigilante work to find the train meddler for meddling his trains. To get his revenge, Marcus creates booby traps, tricking the meddler into thinking he's clever and always one step ahead. I want my old train model back, said the train hero heroically. Let's see. You've taken away my happiness, and now I would take away yours. The train meddler was soon caught by the police and arrested for his crime. Marcus got his own train model back and was once again happy. The moral of the story is that revenge is not always an answer. But then a fucking... But then a fucking missile appeared out of nowhere. Straight towards town. Marcus didn't hesitate. He ran towards the missile and pushed it away with all his might just in time before it could hit the town. Holy crap, Marcus pushed a fucking missile away. The town was safe, but Marcus not so lucky. The impact of his missile blast killed him instantly. The moral of the story is that even heroes can die. But his new train model set was actually sentient and tried to revive Marcus from the dead. Marcus was revived, but he was now a zombie. The moral of the story is that even heroes that can become monsters. So the old train model and the new model tried coming together to work on a zombie cure, but they needed help. Someone who knows how to meddle with trains. So they both decided to meddle with the train meddler to get their revenge and help save Marcus. The moral of the story is that sometimes revenge is the answer. But Marcus is still a zombie. The two train sets and the train... Man, train is starting not to look like a word to me. Meddler have to put aside the differences to turn Marcus back into a human. The moral of the story is that teamwork is the best way to overcome obstacles. And then Missile 2, the sequel. The sequel shows up. again. Marcus doesn't hesitate. He runs towards the missile and pushes it away with all his might, just in time before it could hit the town. But this time, the impact of the blast doesn't kill him. It only knocks him unconscious. The moral of the story is that even heroes need help sometimes. Then, Missile 3 comes out of nowhere and decides to break the fourth wall and say there is no moral of the story. It's a goddamn missile. The moral of the story is that there is no moral of the story. Moshi, the Skrunkly, the animator of the Skrunkly. Good idea, Moshi. People looked at him and said, "Ah, the Skrunkly." People looked at him and said, "Nah, he ugly." And then Missile 4 and then Missile 4 comes out again to attack the Skrunkly. Only the missile had mini missiles with it. They started to attack the Skrunkly. The Skrunkly was getting angry. He started to get red in the face. The mini missiles were attacking him, but he couldn't do anything about it. Then the Skrunkly started to glow a bright green color, and he started to get bigger and bigger. Yo, the Skrunkly is a beast. The mini missiles were bouncing off of him and not doing any damage. The Skrunkly was now twice the size he was before, and he started to get really mad. The Skrunkly opened his mouth and started to breathe fire at the mini missiles. The mini missiles were all destroyed in the fire, and the Skrunkly was back to his normal size. People started cheering and clapping for the Skrunkly. They were all surprised that he was able to defeat the mini missiles. The Skrunkly was happy that he was able to help out and protect everyone. But he forgot that there was still Missile 4 coming at them at rapid and sexy speed. No, I'm not gonna put sexy. Rapid and quick. At rapid speeds. The Skrunkly saw Missile 4 coming at them, and he knew what he had to do. He had to do something. He started to grow a bright green color again, and he got bigger and bigger. Missile 4 was getting closer, but the Skrunkly was ready. When Missile 4 was about to hit, the Skrunkly opened his mouth and breathed fire at it. Missile 4 was destroyed in the fire, and everyone was safe. The Skrunkly was a hero, was very thankful for everything he had done. Unfortunately, the Skrunkly used all his fire breath and had no more left to blow. And to breathe, not blow. He turned into smoke and floated away. The people were sad to see him go, but they knew that he had saved them and they would never forget what he had done. The people built shrines in his honor, wishing for his praise and glory for the Skrunkly to come back again one day. And then fucking Missile 5 comes out, but this time there was no Skrunkly. There was the Ugly. The Ugly was a creature that was born from the remains of Missile 4. He was big, he was ugly, and he was mean. The Ugly started to attack the people, and they were all running around in terror. The Ugly was destroying everything in his path, and there was no one stopping him. And then the Skrunkly comes back and appears out of nowhere. He was back and ready to fight. The Scrunkly and the Ugly start to fight, and it was a fierce battle. The Scrunkly was trying his best to breathe fire at the Ugly, but the Ugly was too quick, and he kept dodging out of the way. The Ugly was getting angry, and he started to breathe fire at the Scrunkly. The Scrunkly was getting hit by the fire, and he was starting to get weak, and then the Scrunkly had an idea. He started to grow a bright green color, and he got bigger and bigger. The Ugly was surprised by this, and he didn't know what to do. The Scrunkly opened his mouth and breathed fire at the Ugly. The fire was so hot and intense that it burned the Ugly alive. The Scrunkly was victorious and everyone was safe. The people were cheering and clapping for the Scrunkly, and they were all very thankful for what he had done. But then the Ugly would soon return. In Missile 6! Missile 6! Not a sixth time again with the missile shit? Really? Come on. The Ugly was back and he was madder than ever. He was out for revenge and he was going to destroy the Scrunkly. Excuse me. The Scrunkly and the Ugly started to fight away, and it was a fierce battle. The Ugly was breathing fire at the Scrunkly, and the Scrunkly was trying his best to dodge out of the way. And then the Scrunkly had an idea. He started to grow. Man, this is. Why is the Ugly still surprised by this? He is still surprised at this. The Ugly has faced the bright green monster. He knows what to do. He should know what to do. The Ugly is just an evil person. But I got an idea. That guy, Moshi, that person, Moshi, first of all, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I love people who, I love to hear about people who like my content. It really means a lot. But I want to put my characters, the characters that I've created for the rap battles, into an epic fight showdown. Kirby. Alright, Kirby versus the very hungry caterpillar. This is gonna be this is gonna be Kirby versus the very hungry caterpillar 2. The very hungry caterpillar was sleeping after finally beating Kirby in a rap battle, but this time Kirby came back, and he did not want to rap this time. He wanted to fight. A very hungry caterpillar was getting ready for bed when Kirby came barging into his room. Kirby was angry and wanted to fight after losing to the caterpillar in a rap battle. The caterpillar was hesitant at first, but then he realized that he could take Kirby down. He transformed into a giant monster, ready to fight. Whoa, the caterpillar is a monster. Kirby was prepared though, and he started inhaling deep breath. The caterpillar charged at Kirby, but Kirby swallowed him whole. The caterpillar was defeated, and Kirby was the winner. Or so he thought. Because as we remember from the last scene, the caterpillar is now a butterfly. Who can possibly say who won? I can. Kirby, the caterpillar, emerges out of the stomach dimension with Missile 7. And is now a butterfly. And the winner is the very hungry caterpillar. That brought a tear to my eye. That was intense. That was a roller coaster of emotions. That was amazing. I'm gonna change the title of the stream a bit. Just see. 1 second. My rap battle characters fight. Who is sending these missiles? I don't fucking know. We should make a story about it. But the fight wasn't over because the now turned butterfly asked himself the important question. Where are all these missiles coming from? He woke up Kirby and asked him this question. Christmas is just a week away. Hell yeah. Question. Who is? Asked him this question. Kirby obviously was very confused and didn't have an answer. The caterpillar asked again, this time a bit more forcefully. Kirby still didn't have an answer. So the caterpillar decided to take matters into his own hands, looking for the source of the missiles. He started flying around the room looking for the source of the missiles. He eventually found it. A giant machine that was churning out missiles. Ah, so it was a machine. The caterpillar destroyed the machine and the peace was restored. But the question still remains, where did all those missiles coming from? Where did all those missiles come from? Kirby was no longer eager to fight, but to help the caterpillar in this quest. Determined to fight. And so their adventure began. They traveled far and wide to find the source of the missile of the missiles that apparently attacked, and suddenly they find a familiar face. What do you think I'm about to say? What do you think is on my mind? Who is the familiar face? Who is the familiar face? It was Marcus and his two train models. His train models. Marcus, why are those there? I see you've discovered my secret. The caterpillar and Kirby were both shocked. That's right. I've been behind this whole thing. I created those missiles, and I was planning to use them to take over the world. Wow, Marcus was really upset that his trains were meddled by the train meddler, and he ended up becoming the villain. This is interesting stuff. And with that, Marcus attacked, but the caterpillar and the Kirby were prepared, and then easily defeated him. With Marcus defeated and the mystery was finally solved, the source of the missiles were found, and peace was restored once again. The caterpillar and Kirby both went on their separate ways, but they will always remember the adventure together, and they'll be ready to team up again if trouble ever arises. Like right now, because Missile 8 appears again out of nowhere. But like, they stopped Marcus. Right? Did he get the missile? The very hungry caterpillar destroyed the missile and Kirby flew away. Wow, you're trying to really quickly end the story. Okay, fine, we'll end it. Okay, let's come up with something else. All right. So, let me think. Anubis is the familiar face. Anubis is the familiar. I know this was for the previous story, but I want to face. You saw Frodo Baggins with the ring. You saw Frodo Baggins It's been several months since Anubis took the ring from him. He had to do it on the command of his master. He was a loyal servant after all. Born in the arid deserts of Egypt, Anubis spent most of his days lounging around in the heat as he enjoyed basking in the sun's rays. One day, however, he was summoned by a powerful wizard who tasked him with keeping an eye on a young hobbit named Frodo Baggins. Anubis didn't understand why his master wanted him to watch over this insignificant creature, but he obeyed nonetheless. For months he followed Frodo, unseen and unheard, as the hobbits went about his business. He saw as Frodo left his home in the Shire and embarked on a great journey, one that would change the course of history. He watched as Frodo was betrayed by his friend, attacked by the orcs, and finally succeeded in destroying the One Ring. In the end, Anubis was glad he had been there to protect Frodo, even if he didn't understand why his master had wanted him to do so. And so he asked. And so he asked why. The wizard told Anubis that he'd seen great things in the hobbit's future and that he needed someone to watch over him in case anything went wrong. Anubis was skeptical at first, but he soon came to see the wisdom in his master's words. And so he remained by Frodo's side, ever loyal and ever vigilant, until the day the hobbit finally passed away. And there was Anubis. With another familiar face. Henry Stickmin. Anubis has been keeping watch over... Let's see. Anubis has been keeping watch over Frodo Baggins for months now, as he had grown quite fond of the little hobbit. He was glad that he had been able to protect him from harm on his journey, even though he didn't understand why his master wanted him to do so. One day, Anubis was summoned by the wizard once again, and he was given a new task. He was to watch over another creature, one who was very different from Frodo. The creature was Henry Stickmin, a human. Henry Stickmin is not a human. Anubis was skeptical at first, but he soon came to see the wisdom in his master's words, so he remained by Henry's side until the day the human passed away. Both Henry Stickmin and Frodo Baggins were dead, or so Anubis thought. Until he heard a voice calling out to him on the other side of the veil. It was Frodo, and he needed Anubis' help once again. Henry Stickmin was in trouble by the Amogus. Anubis had to help Henry despite his skepticism. And so he did, for he was ever loyal and vigilant. He would do whatever it takes to protect those his master held dear. And his quest, even if it meant his own life. So they track down Henry Stickmin. What's that? 1 second. What's that? Anubis exclaimed. Is that another fucking miss? Is that another fucking missile? Why now? And so, ever loyal and ever vigilant, Anubis protected Henry Stickmin one last time as the missile exploded, killing Anubis in the process. Okay, that was funny. All right, that was good. All right, someone give me a sentence. Give me a starter sentence. How long have I been live? It's been an hour and 8 minutes. Can I go more? I can go a little more. Probably another 20 minutes or so. Okay, let's keep going. Alright. What is up with me and missiles? Why? This is the 8th missile I wrote. I need to do a compilation of just the missiles. The fucking missiles. Okay. One second. Oh, whoops. 1 second. Whew. Okay, so it says a long time ago. A long time ago. We need a character. Give me a character from the rap battles I made. It doesn't have to be Freshie Canal. It's just anyone. It could be Freshie Canal, but like anyone. Give me anyone. A long time ago, there was. What person did I not use yet? I used Anubis. I used the Scrunkly. I've used Moikus, my character. I used Henry Stickmin, Kirby, and the Very Hungry Caterpillar. Who else can I use? For those who know my work, who else can I use? Let's see. Do you know the Muffin Man and his missile? The Muffin Man had the missiles. No way! Alright, let's see. There was a little Scrumbler. A Scrum Diddly Umptious Muffin Man. I have no idea. Come on, give me a come on. Boo. Boo. And one day he was feeling really grumpy, so he decided to go for a walk. As he was walking, he came across a giant cookie. The cookie was so big that it was so big that the scrumptious little Muffin Man couldn't even see over it. He thought to himself, I'll just have to eat my way through this cookie, and so he did. He took a bite out of that cookie, and then another and another. It was so delicious that he just kept going until he'd eaten the whole thing. Damn, Muffin Man. And when he was finished, he was so full that he could barely move. He was also very happy that he just eaten the best cookie ever. Chapter 1. The Scrunkly. The Scrunkly was chilling at home after successfully defeating the Nutcracker in a scrumptious rap battle. Until one day, he saw it on TV. On TV, the Nutcracker was getting his own reality show. Let's go! Nutcracker has a reality show. Let's go! And the Scrunkly was not going to stand for that. He decided to go over the Nutcracker's house and give him a piece of his mind. The Scrunkly banged on the door and the Nutcracker answered. The Scrunkly said, "Hey, I saw your commercial. You're getting your own reality show. What are you, some kind of superstar now or something?" The Nutcracker just stared at the Scrunkly for a moment before replying. "No, I'm not a superstar. I'm just a regular guy who has an interesting life. Who happens to have an interesting life. Man, this Nutcracker." Wait, Gingerbread Man actually won? Did Freshie confirm that? I don't know if he actually won the rap battle. I do know that a lot of people voted for Gingerbread Man in his poll. That's all I know. Then again, I'm not Freshie. Let's see. The Scrunkly was not convinced. Yeah, right. You're just trying to make yourself look good while making the rest of us look bad. I don't like it. Nutcracker side. Look, I'm not trying to make anyone make yourself. I'm not trying to. Let me see. I'm not trying to make anyone look bad. I'm just doing my thing. And if people are interested in watching, then that's great. But I'm not doing it to show off or anything. The Skrunkly grumbled a bit, but he knew that Nutcracker was telling the truth. He didn't like it, but he had to admit that the Nutcracker was being himself. Fine, the Skrunkly said, but I still don't like it. And with that, he turned away. The Nutcracker was hesitant in the Skrunkly. In the Skrunkly's sad face, the sad expression, and had to stop him from leaving. Oh, by the way, Skrunkly, did you want to come in and have some cookies? I just made a fresh batch. The Skrunkly's eyes lit up. Cookies? You bet I do. And so the Skrunkly followed the Nutcracker into his house, forgetting about all the anger in an instant. And then they saw it. The Muffin Man on TV. The Nutcracker and the Skrunkly both gasped in disbelief. That little Muffin Man's on TV, they both exclaimed at the same time. They watched as the scrumptious little Muffin Man ate his way through an enormous cookie, and when he finished, he was so full that he could barely move. Why would they put something like that on TV? I don't know why, but that just sounds funny to me. Like, someone eating an enormous cookie is, like, not safe for work. They're just like, you can't put that on TV. What are you doing? You should have called the Nutcracker the Ugly. But then, yeah, I should have, but it's kind of too late. Oh, you know what? I got an idea. I'll incorporate it. I don't know the Nutcracker reply, but it looks like he's really enjoyed himself. You know what? I'm going to go over there and talk to him. I want to know what it's like to be on TV. And with that, Skrunkly said goodbye to the Nutcracker and set off to the scrumptious little Muffin Man's house. Before he leaves, the Skrunkly asks if the Nutcracker wanted to come along. He excitedly agreed, and they set forth. Let's see. Chapter 2. The Ugly. The Skrunkly and the Nutcracker knocked on the door of the scrumptious little Muffin Man's house, and after a moment he answered. Hi there, I'm the Skrunkly, and this is the Nutcracker. We saw you on TV, and we wanted to come over and talk to you about it. The scrumptious little Muffin Man smiled. Sure, come on in. They followed him into his house and sat down at the kitchen table. The Skrunkly wasted no time getting to the point. So what is it like being on TV? Moshi, subscribe to the channel. Holy shit, thank you so much for the subscription. Let's see, so what's it like being on TV? It's great, the scrumptious little Muffin Man replied. I love being able to share my passion for food with the world, and the best part is I get to eat all kinds of delicious things I wouldn't normally get to eat. Wait, did he really did incorporate it? I did. The Skrunkly was impressed. Wow, that does sound great. I love to be on TV too. The scrumptious little Muffin Man nodded. I'm sure you would, but you have to remember, it's not all fun and games. There's a lot of pressure that comes with being on TV. You always have to be your best behavior, and you can't make any mistakes. I don't know if I can handle that kind of pressure, the Skrunkly said. Well, you never know unless you try, the scrumptious little Muffin Man replied, but I think you could do it. The Skrunkly considered for a moment. You know what? I think I will try. I will go home and start filming my own show. The scrumptious little Muffin Man smiled. I think that's a great idea. I'll be sure to watch it. And with that, the Skrunkly and the Nutcracker said goodbye and left. They were both excited for the Skrunkly's new adventure. They knew that he was going to be great on TV. But something wasn't right. But something wasn't right. The Skrunkly was also a cookie. Did the Muffin Man do something? Do something he wasn't supposed to? Complete it. Sorry. Go ahead, complete it. Back in the Muffin Man's house, the scrumptious little Muffin Man watched as the Skrunkly and the Nutcracker walked away. and he couldn't help but feel a little bit jealous. He had always wanted to be on TV, and now it seems like his dream was within reach. But there was a problem. He was a muffin! The Muffin Man was an actual muffin! As far as he knew, there had never been a muffin on TV before. Wait, he was already on TV! They saw him eating the cookie! Thought about it for a while. It came to this. He was gonna go for it. He was gonna try to be the first ever muffin on TV. The next day, he started filming his own show. He showed the world his baking skills, his love for food, and people loved it. He became a household name. Let's see. But then one downside, he was always being watched everywhere he went. He was devastated. His dream had turned into a nightmare. He didn't know what to do. Then he remembered something that discreetly had said to him. You never know unless you try. So he picked himself up and started again. He rebuilt his house and started filming a show, and this time he was more careful than ever. And now he's one of the most popular TV stars in the world. And, most popular TV stars in the world, and he's loving every minute of it. The Cracker Bed Man was a kid's toy, and the Ginger Cracker had a weak ballet performance. Yeah. Oh. Let me think. Then the Nutcracker had to confess his secret to the Scrunkly. Remember that rap battle? The Nutcracker said, you know, yes. The Scrunkly replied, it was a C tier at best. At best. Remember when you called me the ugly? Yes, I do. The Scrunkly replied, not knowing where he's going with this. Well, the Nutcracker nervously replies, you were right. I am the ugly. The Scrunkly was shocked. He had never seen the Nutcracker look so down before. But why? You're not ugly. You're actually really cute. Are they gonna have sex or something? What the fuck is going on? It's because of my teeth, the Nutcracker replied. They were really crooked and yellow, and I'm too embarrassed to show them to anyone. The Scrunkly felt bad for the Nutcracker. He hadn't realized that he'd been so mean when he said that. I'm sorry, I didn't know, he said. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. It's okay, the Nutcracker replied. I know you didn't mean it. And besides, you're not the only one who's ever called me back. People are calling me ugly ever since I was a kid. Damn. Damn. The Scrunkly thought for a moment. I should animate this. I should fucking animate this video. I should animate these stories. The Scrunkly thought for a moment. You know what? I think you're right. Being called the ugly doesn't make you ugly. It's just a mean name that people call you. And you're not that person. You're the Nutcracker. And you're my friend. The Nutcracker smiled. Thanks, Scrunkly. That means a lot. And with that, the two of them went off to enjoy the rest of the day. And the Nutcracker never felt so good about himself before. Chapter 3. Did he really? The Scrunkly and the Nutcracker were sleeping in separate rooms. Only the Scrunkly couldn't sleep. He just kept thinking about that Muffin Man and his and the enormous cookie he ate. Primarily because this Skrunkly was also a cookie. Let's see. The Skrunkly kept. They should sleep in the same room. Lenny face. I don't want to make Rule 34s. I don't want to anticipate Rule 34s of that. Hey, the Skrunkly crept into the Nutcracker's room in the middle of the night to ask him a question that had been bothering him. Hey, Nutcracker, do you think the muffin ate me? The Nutcracker was half asleep, but he could tell that the Skrunkly was really upset about something. No, of course not. Why would you even think that? Well, I was thinking about how he ate that giant cookie, and I'm a giant cookie too. So I was wondering if he ate me. The Nutcracker sat up and rubbed his eyes. Skrunkly, the Muffin Man didn't eat you. He's not a cannibal. And even if he was, he wouldn't eat you because you're his friend. The Skrunkly thought about this for a minute and then he felt silly. You're right. I'm being ridiculous. I'm sorry for waking you up. It's okay, the Nutcracker replied. I was already awake anyway. I'm just glad you're not worried about being eaten anymore. Yeah, me too, the Skrunkly said with a yawn. Good night, Nutcracker. Good night, Skrunkly. And with that, two of them went back to sleep, and the Skrunkly forgot about his silly fears. But in his dream, he saw that very same TV broadcast. I have to go in 4 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep this stream on the channel so you can watch it when you come back, when you have the chance, or you can come back when you get the chance. This is actually really fun. In mini stream, we saw that very same TV broadcast of the Muffin Man from 2 chapters ago. Let's get meta. He was shocked to see that in his dream the Muffin Man. Alright, let it load up. I came back to see Freshie Canal fanfiction. This is He was shocked to see that in his dream the Muffin Man was about to eat him. He woke up with a start. He realized it was just a dream. Even though he knew it wasn't real, it still felt really creepy. He got out of bed and went to check on the Nutcracker, but he was fast asleep. The Skrunkly thought about waking him up to tell him about the dream, but he decided not to. After all, it was just a dream, and there was no need to worry about the Nutcracker. Worry the Nutcracker is something that wasn't real, but even so, the Skrunkly couldn't help but feel a little bit uneasy about the thing. Let's see. Maybe the Muffin Man was a cannibal? Okay. Okay. The Muffin Man is the cannibal now? Let's see. But the Muffin Man is a muffin. The Skrunkly thought. He ate a cookie. As creepy as that is to me, it's not a muffin. Alright, this is fun. This is fun as hell. I'm gonna incorporate all of the characters I made for this. The Skrunkly tried to shake the feeling, but you just couldn't get the image of the Muffin Man eating him out of his head. Holy shit. Oh, damn. You knew it was silly, but you couldn't help but worry that maybe, just maybe, the Muffin Man was a cannibal after all. It was 3 a.m. and he was still awake. So he decides to call up a familiar friend. One he hasn't spoken to yet. The very hungry caterpillar. Hey there, Scrunkly. Alright, let's go. The Muffin Man eating a cookie feels like a human eating another animal, something like that. Hey there, Scrunkly, what's up? The chipper voice of the caterpillar answered. I just had the weirdest dream about the Muffin Man eating me, the Scrunkly said, still shaken up about the whole ordeal. There was a pause on the other end. The Muffin? Hold on, the Muffin Man? The caterpillar asked slowly. Yeah, you know, the scrumptious little Muffin Man. He's on TV. Oh, him, the caterpillar replied, sounding relieved. No, he's not going to eat you. He's a nice guy. How do you know? The Scrunkly asked. Well, I've known him for a long time. We used to work together in a bakery. He's a good guy, I promise. The very hungry caterpillar actually has a job and he's a baker. He used to be a baker before the rap battle. Back before I started. I mean, God damn it, I gotta go. I had a lot of fun. I'll be sure to watch the whole stream tonight. Keep being awesome. Aw, thank you, Aries. I hope you have a nice one. That is interesting lore, though, because the caterpillar in the books did eat cakes and did eat a lot of fruit. Maybe he was a baker, and that's how we knew the Scrunkly and the Muffin Man. The Scrunkly thought about this for a moment. You know what? I think I believe you. Thanks for talking to me, Caterpillar. Anytime, Scrunkly. And don't worry, the Muffin Man is not going to eat you. The Scrunkly felt much better after talking to the caterpillar, and he was able to go back to sleep. He knew that the caterpillar would never lie to him, and he was sure that the Muffin Man was not a cannibal. But even so, he couldn't help but feel a little uneasy about the whole thing. Happy Pride! Chapter 4. How long am I going to keep this going, you ask? Well, until I find an ending to the story. Chapter 4. Let me think. Hold on, let me think. The Iller. What is this? Alright, so so what I'm going to do, I'm not leaving yet. I'm gonna go into my notepad, my Microsoft Word. I'm gonna copy and paste everything. Hey, Wizard Kane, how you doing? I'm gonna copy the entire story because I'm running out of space. So I'm gonna copy the entire story. Okay, I'm gonna copy the entire story. I'm gonna delete chapters 2 and 1 and the prologue, and we're gonna keep chapter 3 and 4. And then we're gonna keep it going. Chapter 4, the Pinky and the Iller. The Pinky and the Iller. The Scrunkly looked like total shit after waking up. The Nutcracker walks into the room to see the Scrunkly looking upset. Hey, what's wrong? The Nutcracker asked. I just had the weirdest dream last night, the Scrunkly replied. About what? You already know! He already knows! The Muffin Man eating me. The Nutcracker sighed. It was just a dream, Scrunkly. There's no need to worry about it. I know, but it was so realistic. I could even see his teeth sinking into my flesh. Well, it was a dream. It's not real, so there's nothing to worry about it. I guess you're right, the Scrunkly said, but although he still looks a bit uneasy. Come on, let's get some breakfast. I'm sure that'll make you feel better. Okay, the Scrunkly replied, and the two of them head to the kitchen. But even though Scrunkly knows that the dream was just a dream, he can't help but feel uneasy about the thing. The Nutcracker decides to invite the caterpillar. Hold on. the very hungry caterpillar and Kirby over to help ease the Skrunkly's Skrunkly's angst. Let's see. We're gonna wait until this robot, this AI comes up with more stuff. Let's see. The Nutcracker okay, let's see. The four of them sit down to have a lovely brunch. The Skrunkly brings up his dream from the night before and how uneasy it made him feel. The caterpillar listens intently and then offers a story that would make the Skrunkly feel better. A long time ago, the caterpillar begins. There was an iller who ate pinkies. One day he met a pinky who was different from all the other pinkies. This pinky didn't want to be eaten, and the two of them struck a deal. The iller promised not to eat the pinky, and in return the pinky would help the iller whenever he needed it. The two of them became friends, and they stuck together through thick and thin. Whenever the iller got hungry, the pinky would distract him until he wasn't hungry anymore. And when the pinky was in danger, the iller would protect him. They were inseparable, and they remained friends until the day they died. So you see, Skrunkly, even cannibals can be friends with their food. Can they? Can they? I don't know about that one. Caterpillar, you might be on some shit. And Skrunkly was quiet for a moment after the caterpillar finishes the story. He thinks about the Muffin Man and how he's always been nice to him, even though he's a cookie. You're right, Caterpillar, the Skrunkly said finally. I shouldn't worry so much. The Muffin Man's my friend, and I knew he would never hurt me. Exactly, the caterpillar replies. Now let's enjoy the rest of our brunch. Instead of the four of them spend the rest of the day together, the Skrunkly finally feels better. He knows that the caterpillar is right, and he knows that the Muffin Man will never hurt him. Even though he is a cannibal, the Muffin Man is still his friend. Until the Muffin Man shows up. The Skrunkly was still nervous, but tried to keep himself happy. Kirby was waving at the Muffin Man as they approach him. The Muffin Man, however, was not happy. So, the Muffin Man disappointingly replies, asks the Nutcracker, when were you going to tell me about your reality TV show? Did we forget about that? Did we not forget? Did we forget that the Nutcracker apparently had a reality TV show? Let's not forget about that. We have to tie everything together. Chapter 5 should be True Intercontinental Legacy. What would that title entail though? The Muffin Man was not happy because he realized that Skrunkly, Kirby, and the Nutcracker were keeping a huge secret. Are we okay? We got disconnected for a bit. Just wondering if we're okay. Everyone okay? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Is everything good? We got disconnected for a bit, but I'm okay. Is everyone good? I know I'm kind of laggy a bit. I just want to make sure everything is good. Everything's running. We good? Cool. Let's continue. Alright. The Muffin Man was so upset that he didn't talk to them for weeks. The Skrunkly felt bad. felt really bad, but he tried to apologize, but the Muffin Man just wouldn't listen. Finally, the Scrunkly decided to write a letter to the Muffin Man, apologizing for not telling him about the show and for lying to him. He explained that he was really nervous about how the Muffin Man would react, and he didn't want to risk losing his friend. The Muffin Man read the letter, and he finally forgave the Scrunkly. He realized that the Scrunkly was trying to protect the friendship, and he knew he wouldn't do anything to hurt them. Even though the Muffin Man is a cannibal, the Scrunkly knows that he would never hurt him. They are still friends, and they always will be. Until that one day, the Muffin Man got hungry. Chapter 6. Chapter 6. Muffin Man versus the Scrunkly. This is interesting. Who is looking forward to the the thrilling conclusion of our story of the Nutcracker, the Scrunkly, the Kirby, and the Hungry Caterpillar. The one who lives on Prairie Lane. Let's see. The Muffin Man was walking down the street, minding his own business, when he suddenly got a craving for cookies. He knew that the Scrunkly was a cookie, and he started to get real hungry. The Muffin Man started to follow the Scrunkly, and the Scrunkly got really nervous. He could feel the Muffin Man's eyes on him, but he knows that he's in trouble. The Scrunkly tries to run away, but the Muffin Man's too fast. He tackles the Scrunkly to the ground and starts to eat him. The Scrunkly screams for help, but it's too late. The Muffin devours him. Let's see. The Scrunkly screams for help, but it's too late. The Muffin Man devours him, and he's gone. Damn, the Scrunkly is dead! The Nutcracker and Kirby come running over when they hear the Scrunkly screams, but it's too late. The Muffin Man has already eaten him. They try to chase after the Muffin Man, but he's long gone. All they can find is a crumb, but they knew that the Scrunkly was gone forever. The Nutcracker and Kirby are devastated. They love the Scrunkly, and now he's gone. They know that they'll never see him again, and they'll never forgive the Muffin Man. But even though the Muffin Man is a cannibal, he's eaten! The Scrunkly's dead! The Scrunkly is dead, and they're saying that he's still friends? Nah, you a bitch. You killed the Scrunkly. Alright, let's think. Let's see. The Nutcracker sits with Kirby and the very hungry caterpillar. They are sad. All this time, I knew the Muffin Man. He says, he does this to us, to him. Kirby only exclaims, Boyo, as he is still holding the last crumb of the Scrunkly. The caterpillar puts a hand on the Nutcracker's shoulder. I'm sorry, my friend, but at least you had the chance to say goodbye. The Nutcracker nods and wipes his tears. He knows that the caterpillar is right, and he is grateful that he was able to say goodbye to his friend before he was eaten. Although the Scrunkly was gone, his memory will live on in the hearts of his friends. He will never be forgotten. Kirby, however, wasn't having it. He wanted Scrunkly back, and he still had a crumb from his remains. Boyo! Kirby exclaims. We tried. We can try. The caterpillar says. But I doubt we can do anything to stop the Muffin Man and revive our friend. Boyo, Gerby says again, this time with a little bit more determination. The very hungry caterpillar walks away, leaving Kirby and the Nutcracker by themselves. Kirby looks at the Nutcracker with a determined expression on his face. He knows what he has to do. He grabs a crumb from the Skrunkly and puts it in his mouth. Then he starts to run after the Muffin Man. The Nutcracker tries to stop him, but Kirby is too fast. He knows that Kirby's going to try to eat the Muffin Man, and he knows that it's suicide, but Kirby doesn't care. He's going to get revenge for the Skrunkly, even if it kills him. The Muffin Man's walking down the street, minding his own business, when he suddenly hears someone running after. This is depressing. Yeah, I got sad real quick. Let's see. He turns around and sees Kirby, and he knows he's in trouble. The Muffin Man screams for help, but it's too late. Kirby defiles him, and he's gone. The Nutcracker and the caterpillar. Hey, they're repeating this. Hold on. Nah. I deleted that part because it's repeating the same lines. You took my friend away from me. Nah, Kirby can't talk. Boyo! Kirby screams at the Muffin Man. Oh yeah? The Muffin Man says back. That Skrunkly was only slowing us down. It was our vision, our dream. But wasn't Kirby speaking full English in the battle? Nah, he was playing a part. Kirby was clearly playing a part as someone who can speak in a rap battle. But in reality, Kirby can't speak. It was our vision, our dream. And the Skrunkly took it. We were going to have our own show. The Nutcracker and the caterpillar finally finally catch up to Kirby. You were on TV before the rest of us. The Nutcracker exclaimed. Why did you get so jealous and eat our friend? Kirby spits out the crumb from Skrunkly and lets out a sad Boyo. Alright, let's see what you got. This is interesting. It's funny that we turned it. It's fun that we turned it into an actual story like this. He knows that he was wrong and regrets. No! 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 The Muffin Man ate the friend. He legitimately ate the muffin. It's a muffin it's not an actual man, it's a person. It's a muffin. But the Muffin Man actually eats the friend. There is no wolf regret it. No, he's going down. Let's have a sad boyo. Because it was my dream. The truth was revealed. The Muffin Man never cared about them on TV. He only cared about him. He only cared about himself. So the three knew what they had to do. Kirby eats the last crumb. And turns and takes the Skrunkly's copy ability. So they can finally fight together with the other two. Nah, come on. Alright, and the other two. Let's see. And so Kirby swings, but misses the Muffin Man. They continue to fight until the shocking revelation approaches them. It's the machine. The machine with the several fucking missiles. The missiles are back. It was him. The Muffin Man was behind the missiles. And with that, damn, the Muffin Man was responsible for the missiles. Nah, come on. Come on. It was him. The Muffin Man was behind the missiles. The Muffin Man was behind the missiles. It was you! It was you! The Skrunkly exclaimed through Kirby. You had the missiles. Yes, it was me, the Muffin Man says. And like I always say, I'm the only one on Drury Lane. And so he launches them. Come on. Give me a good ending. Give me a good ending, because I'm tired, I want to go, but I'm actually really invested. The Skrunkly but Kirby, the Skrunkly and the Nutcracker and the Caterpillar all dodged them. The Muffin is getting angry at them. Angry now, and he's charged at them. Come on. But Kirby eats what? What? Why are you being relieved? Why are you being relieved? Kirby, the Muffin Man ate the friend. 1 second. but Kirby eats. Ah. The Muffin Man's getting angry now and he charges at them. The Nutcracker and the Caterpillar. Hold on. The Caterpillar uses his new butterfly form and attacks the Muffin Man. But he also Small, support us by liking, subscribing. Let's see. Let's see. Put support, but at the end, put support us by liking, subscribing, or joining the Patreon. Thank you. I'll check that. I'll check that out. But I'm in the middle of this awesome conclusion. We're gonna delete chapter. Let's see. Oh, I missed chapter 5. There. Let me delete chapter 3 and 4. I'm gonna put that in the document. Where's chapter 3? Hold on 1 second. Let me check. Oh, right here. Chapter 3. Did he really? Okay, there we go. I added it to the document. Let's see. I hope this helps. And I don't know if this helps, but I'm a film major. So I know how to add twists and stuff. Let's see. It was me, the Muffin says. And like I always say, I'm the only one on Drury Lane. So he launches them, but Kirby all dodges, and the Muffin Man's getting angry. He tries to. The Caterpillar uses a new butterfly form and attacks the Muffin Man. But he also has another form up his sleeve. He turns into a giant Muffin Man. Let's see. Holy shit! Holy shit! He turns into a giant Muffin Man himself and attacks the others, but they are prepared. Kirby swallows the Muffin Man whole and spits him out into the machine. He spits him out into the machine, and the Muffin Man is caught in the blades and shredded to pieces. Remember, the Caterpillar says, I am always one step ahead of you. The Muffin Man is dead, and the Skrunkly is avenged. The Kirby, the Skrunkly, the Nutcracker, and the Caterpillar all go their separate ways, but they'll know that they'll never forget each other. They'll always be friends. Epilogue. The thrilling epilogue. The Skrunkly is the Skrunkly in Kirby's body. The Skrunkly absorbed by Kirby is sitting with the Caterpillar and the Nutcracker at a pond. They look out in the sunset. They're wearing all black. Boyo. Kirby reluctantly cries out. But the Skrunkly reassures him that it's okay. The Caterpillar starts to tear, but smile at the same time. Remember our brunch? And the caterpillar asks, Yeah, I do. The Scrunkly replies, You reassured me that I'm gonna post to my tube. Ooh, send it to me. I want to see it. You reassured me that it was just a dream. That the Muffin Man would never do that. Guess he lied to us all. But hey, the Nutcracker replies with his voice starting to break. At least we have each other. The three of them sit in silence for a few moments before the Scrunkly Kirby looks up at the caterpillar and the Nutcracker. Pollo. They nodded and smiled. Kirby finally relinquishes his copy ability. Let me fix that. Relinquishes his copy ability and puts it in a half a cardboard box on a leaf. He smiles and pushes it into the pond. Pushes it in the pond. It floats away. Farewell, my friends, the Scrunkly says as he, the caterpillar, and the Nutcracker watch Kirby's box slowly disappear into the horizon. They cry. No, they tear, but smile. Kirby's audibly crying. Hey now, the Nutcracker says. We made a lot of good memories, didn't we? Scrunkly's gone. I'm changing that. Yeah, the caterpillar replies with a sad smile. We did. The Nutcracker nods in agreement. The sun sets and Kirby's crying can be heard from the distance. Pollo. The missiles are gone. The Muffin Man is gone. But the real question is, I just came from Anthony's video and how you explained autism made me feel understood as a person. Aww, thank you. I'm glad you stopped by. Thank you so much. It means a lot. The missiles are gone. The Muffin Man is gone. But the real question is, was Anubis there for us the whole time? Sorry, I said no. Don't be. It's all good. Thank you. Was Anubis there for us the whole time? And so pans out to Anubis with Frodo Baggins as he finally watches over, as he finally finishes watching over the group. He smiles, and Frodo is content. Hey Richie, I made art for the AI thing you're making. Ah, great, thank you. Send it to me, I want to see it. I'm dropping a sub. Hell yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I will never forget you, Anubis, Frodo Baggins said. You were always there for me. I will never forget you either, Frodo Baggins, Anubis replied. And so the two walk away into the sunset, leaving the destroyed city in the past. The end. Woo! The crowd is screaming. Everyone is cheering. Standing ovations, everyone. Come on, we did it. We did it, guys. We had a beginning, a middle, an end, a climactic, a turning point of the story. The Skrunkly has survived. The Skrunkly did not make it. He uses final message, and Kirby absorbed the copy ability and ended up becoming the Skrunkly. No, thank you for making me feel like it's okay to be different. It's always okay to be. It's always okay to be different. You're all good. You're all good. I'll talk about the Anthony Padilla video in a second. I just want to wrap this up, this video real quick. Woo! Woo! We have successfully finished the long story of the Skrunkly and the Nutcracker. It had a beginning, it had a middle, it had an end, it had another climax, and then another end. What was your favorite part of the story? My favorite part is when we find out that the missiles were actually created by the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man was always jealous of their reality TV show that he spiraled into a cannibalistic spree. Wow. Wow. Thank you to OpenAI for helping me out make this story and helping me out be an idiot in the very beginning. Now, I do want to talk about the Anthony Padilla video because you know, I have people coming, asking and stuff. It's interesting. I'm fine answering it. I'm sorry, what's going on here? Okay, so for what you don't know, pretty much the missile point. For what you don't know, Multi, a lot of people on my channel know me from two different places. You have a huge section of the group know me from Anthony Padilla and the autism video, which, by the way, it's been 2-3 years. I kind of want another interview, but don't tell him I said that, because a lot has changed. First of all, I'm no longer a guy. In that video, I was a guy, and I don't go by Richard anymore. I go by Richie with a T. And two, I just, you know, I would like to speak more about myself personally and my experiences and my struggles and what I go through on top of autism, because I feel like I have a lot of insight and I really want to help. I really want to help more people on that. Yeah, I really want to be able to help more people and spread more words about autism. And on top of that, I know there were some things I messed up in the video, like I addressed Asperger's as being a real thing, when it has a lot of Nazi connotations. So not only do I want to come back and speak my own message and speak how autism has shaped me as an individual, and my experiences, because I've been homeless, I've been neglected, I've been abused, and I want to talk about how autism affected me in those certain aspects. But also I want to rectify a lot of the things that I've said in the video not being 100% accurate, because I'm not perfect. I do mess things up and I want to rectify it. But let's see. And you have the other group who's known me from Freshie Canal, the rap battles. The Freshie Canal, the rap battles I make, the animation I make for other people's channels, which has then pushed me to making other rap battles for other people and pushed me to be able to make my own animated web series, which I'm really proud, I'm really happy of. If anything, like, I really can't thank the rap battle community enough for bringing out my creations and helping me out do it. But what a lot of people don't know from both sides is that I do have a lore, something called the Robo lore. And now that the story is over, let me talk a little bit about that lore. Let me talk a little bit about that juicy lore. Alright, so right now, I want to dissect the lore real quick. It's been 2 hours, and I don't want to be on here for very long. It is 8:30 right now in my time, 8:30 Pacific Standard Time. And I have to see my girlfriend tomorrow. So I do want to get some sleep and all that stuff. Be able to be awake so I can take her to a job interview. She's getting a job interview. I'm excited. My dream is to be in music production, but sometimes I feel like I'm never going to get anywhere because I don't understand much. It is okay to feel that way. It is okay to feel that way. I personally believe you should not let that get to you. Just because you don't know or you don't understand things right now or understand the topic at the moment does not mean you'll never understand it. It's just that you might have other obstacles to go through. You might have another hurdle to go through to get to your dream. Don't let autism or the lack of knowledge get to you. Learn as much as you can. Learn in different methods as you can, and try your hardest to get to where you want to be. And with enough dedication, with enough motivation from you, on your own discretion, you can achieve whatever you possibly want to. You should ask for an individual interview. He does those all the time. I don't want to ask for that. That's too needy. That's too needy for me. I would love to do an individual interview. I talk to Aniela, one of the other girls from the interview, all the time. I would love to have my own individual interview, but it's not my channel, and it's not my place. It's not my place to be like, hey, look, get me on the channel. No, I want him to do what he wants to do, and if eventually it comes to a point where he wants to have another interview, I would love to be completely raw and unfiltered, be straightforward, and be very honest with what I've gone through and what I have, because a lot of people don't know I've been abused. A lot of people don't know that I've been neglected. I've been abused. I've been homeless, and now I got a Surface phone. So even when you're on that bad path, I went through all these things, and I also have autism, so that adds. So I want to be able to speak on that point, but that's not up to me. That's up to him. And as long as and I want him, if he were ever to do it, I want it to be from his own discretion, not because I want to do it. You know what I mean? I want him to want to do it, is what I'm trying to say. But him and his audience really helped me out a lot. And Freshie Canal's audience has helped me out a lot. But I will say that for those who haven't noticed, there have been lores going on the RobotRichie channel. I am not going to I will want, for anyone who's a fan of me and likes my content, likes my animations for the rap battles, I would really want you guys to watch my channel. And I would really want you guys to watch my channel and watch my videos. Not because I'm just being like, oh, subscribe to me and all that stuff. Because, yeah, I want it. Yeah, I would like to have subscriptions and stuff. But, you know, that's not always the case. Like, it's not, you know, the goal. But I do want to show you guys that I have a lore on my channel. There's an underlying message going on my channel and an underlying story that a lot of people don't really get. I'm not going to explain what the story is, but I will say that the main character is John Jacob, RobotRichie, Guy Wilkes. There is a reason why I go by Richie with a T, and I don't personally go by RobotRichie. And I want to show people, since I have a bigger audience who have known me from rap battles, I want to show people through those rap battles on where the clues in the lore hit. For example, let's go right here. And then after this, I'm probably going to go. But I would like to implore you guys to do your own research. Watch the videos. Watch the rap battle videos and the videos I have on my channel. Not the live streams, the video, the actual videos. and see if you can understand what's going on in the show, in the story. And then when the show animated releases in March of next year, you guys can watch and see if you guys are right on the story. But I will say I've been working on this for 5 years before I was on Anthony Padilla, way before Freshie Canal, and it would mean a lot if you guys support my personal projects too. Your animations remind me of this game on my computer called Pop Tropica. Funny you should ask. I have based my characters off of the Jeff Kinney Pop Tropica style. That's where the big bulbous eyes come from and the linky bodies. But we're gonna go on to this. I have a website here called RobotRichie.com pretty much. You get to see a bunch of stuff. I put my gender, my sexuality, and my pronouns on the website so people would understand that I go by a certain way. I go by a certain characteristic. So when people address me and talk to me, they don't say him, he, him, his, because I don't like those pronouns. I know I'm not a guy. I know I'm not a girl, but I've always hated being associated as a guy. So that's how I knew I was neither. So let's go. If you go on to here, About Me, go into the About Me section, you can see that I have my whole About Me page. There's hidden clues and hidden details throughout this entire website. I'll give you a sneak peek. Ooh. Those letters hidden. Interesting. Yeah, so there's that. If you go to my profile, you can see all the battles that I have made. Do I like anime? Of course I like anime. My favorite is Agretsuko. But there's a lot of other animes that I like. My Hero Academia. I want to watch Assassination Classroom and Mob Psycho 100. Those stuff. But you can see all the videos that I have some point in. All the videos that I have some point in. What I've done in each video. And then, ooh. This to be determined video is coming out soon. What does that mean? Well, I'm not telling you what those are because those are not my projects. But yeah. But if you go here, you can see that there's a demo reel. This demo reel shows all the videos that I've been in. But let's get to the point that I'm trying to address. One second. I probably lost all the people after all that, huh? I probably lost so many people after me talking about myself. Alright. Oh, jeez. 1 second. Okay. Oh no. Let me do this. Yeah. There we go. Let me show you guys how elusive and intricate this lore. Because I put details of the lore on my chat. Like, the lore is centric around my channel. And centric around the animated show. But I put a lot of clues in the videos I work on. In there. So a lot of people know the clues, like, let's see, oh god, no, whoops, technical difficulties, crap. Alright, so people could see, everyone's already known about the Lost meme, and then you see his, right here. What is that? Why is there a poster? What is that poster and what is it doing in the background? I've never seen that poster. That's not a Freshie Canal video. What can that mean? Who are those kids? Who are those characters? What the hell is that thing in the background? We go into King Dice vs. Oogie Boogie and you see the part that I animated for. Which, by the way, I think this one, even though King Dice vs. Oogie Boogie is my favorite one of my favorite animated segments, this was also the most intense, the most hard to work on. Getting Netflix tunes. I did this part. Next to you, you take streets apart. You can't beat my cars, cause a king of hearts, being a kingdom. I'm showing this part so you guys can see the little clue that I left for my channel, because this isn't every video. It's in every animation I made for other people. Pause. What is that? What is this? What do those numbers mean? Is that cipher? Is that code? You're putting code in Freshie Canal battles? Yeah, I am. Now let's go here. Let's go here. Alright? You see the Stark rap battles I made. What is that poster doing in the background? What is that poster? What is that doing there? Huh? Let's go further down. Let's go further down, huh? What is that? Is that a playlist? Is that a link cipher? Whoa, what are these law lessons on here? Whoa. Interesting. And then you go on to the Nutcracker, right? The Nutcracker versus Gingerbread Man. To this scene. Like, who built those? God save the queen of English dildos. What is on his paper? What is on that piece of paper? Oh, is that more code? Is that more ciphers? Is that more code? Are you telling me you're sneaking more code into the video? Egad! Whoa! Whoa, that's more cipher. I'll show one. I'm showing all the ones from the battles, but I'm not going to go into so much detail. These are the ones that I've animated. So this one, Frodo versus Egyptians. Deep down you're scared on the hole with abuse. You're scared the confusion like stature in the ruin of and I leave you with ruins. Hieroglyphs, but I still can't decipher how you brought with the embalmer. You got wrapped up by a spider, returning on your friendships. Huh. There's a lot of symbols in this video, huh? There's a lot of hieroglyphic symbols on here. Is it possible that they translate to something? Nah, that doesn't sound right. Are you saying that you're saying that me? Are you saying that I would, like, do that? Are you saying that I would translate language and turn it into hieroglyphics and slap it throughout the entire hieroglyphic section? Nah. No, I couldn't. It couldn't be. I couldn't have done that. No. Me no do that. So yeah, there's a lot of hints on lore from other people's videos, and if you go ahead and go onto the website, you can see some more clues and stuff. But I've been doing this for 5 years, the production. I've been doing animations since I was 9. I used to be a Newgrounds kid, which is kind of why I really resonated with Anthony Padilla, because for those who don't know, Anthony Padilla started Smosh back in 2002. But around that time, he was making animations on Newgrounds, and I saw those animations for Newgrounds, and those were inspirations. They weren't the reason why I started animating, but they were inspirations on why I got connected with Anthony Padilla. It was just such a coincidence that I would also that he would be interviewing me. But I never told him that I actually knew about him back in 2002 during the beginning of Smosh. He would make animated videos for his friends on Newgrounds, and I watched them. I knew about him, and I was a Newgrounds kid from 9 to 14. From 9 to 14, I was animating on Newgrounds, making sprite animations and stuff like that. So that's why pixel art is my specialty, because I grew up like that. And then afterwards, I migrated onto YouTube when I was 14, but I started uploading when I was 16. I started uploading videos when I was 16, turned 17, then 18. I started taking it more seriously. 18 through 20, I started building a lore. 18 to 20, when I was 18 to 20 years old, I started building a lore. And when I turned 20, in January, I met Anthony Padilla. So that was 3 years. And then months after, in September, I met Freshie Canal. And then that boosted me up to where we are now. 5 years on the RobotRichie channel. 5 years that the lore has been going on. And thousands of dollars going into my show. Hey man, I gotta go. My mom needs me. That's all good. I hope you have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. It means a ton. But like, needless to say, I've been working on this robo lore for the past 5 years, and I've only been recently incorporating into other people's videos. Oh, I forgot. I want to mention something else. I want to mention something else about the lore. 1 second. See this? Hold on. Let's go on here. Hold on, I want you guys to hear the audio. Let me turn this off. I'm glad to have made your night. I really appreciate it. I hope your night continues to go well. Let's see, what's going on here? Got this update. Gimmicks you and just a bully taking dollars, although digits on the weight scale. Pause. What is that? What does that say? Hold on, guys. Pause. Whatever you do, do not look at the description. What do you mean? What's in the description? Is there something up with this video? Did I put something in the description that's not my video? Nah, it couldn't be. And I want to give one more thing for people, if anyone's really invested in wanting to dive deep on this robo lore, because one of the things that really makes me light up and makes me really excited is when people really understand and try to dive deep on the lore. Which, spoiler alert, Moikus is not just a random name I threw out there. It's the main villain's name. Played by Stoic Media, Michael Stoic Media. Shout out. But like, if you guys are really invested in the robo lore, I have a link page animated the series. I'm working on my own show right now. I'm not going to go into great detail about this because there's some very trigger warning stuff at the bottom of the page. But if you want to see it, you can go ahead. It's just basically detailing what the show is going to have in it. And it's basically the page is just warning people that there are some triggering stuff in the show. This is not a show for kids. But basically, you scroll down, you see that there's me as the main character. Brooke is these are all the voice actors and actresses. Serena, Brooke, and Catabel are the actresses there. Brilliant actresses. Serena, we're in the middle of production of the show, and Serena nails a lot of the scenes. And there's one scene from Brooke that she does that's, I almost cried. It was that intense. And then Freshie Canal did this voice for Venice, and it's funny as hell. But despite the fact that Venice is a loudmouth, very flustered person, he's foul-mouthed, he curses all the time, he's also the most compassionate. And then you have Michael Stoic playing at the main villain. This is going to be a good show. Let's see. And then you see other names down here that people have been in. Jessie Box, and Aniela. Aniela Fields, one of the other girls who was in the autism video, is also in this production. Then you have Raccoon Bro in it as well. RNG is in it. Little Flex, a Sneak Bite 126. We have all the people in it. And then you hear songs right here. False Reality, That's Alright, main intro, main outro song, and then it gives a synopsis, and then down there that I'm not going to keep scrolling down on, it gives a disclaimer on why this show is not for kids. If you guys want to watch that, you guys can read that on your own discretion, but it's not for kids, and I'm just warning you, it's triggering. There are some trigger words there. I'm just letting you know. And then we go right here to animated the series. You can see this is the home of the show. This is where everything's going to be stationed. So you have the official trailer, the animated scenes, the pilot. The pilot is on the very left. That's cut off. And then you see the credits theme, the side-by-side comparisons of how the new show looks compared to the old show, a teaser trailer for the show, and then I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. That's just a video that popped up. I wouldn't watch it. I don't think it's important. I mean, if you want to watch it, be my guest. I just don't think it's important. But yeah, basically that's kind of it. I think think we settled down a bit. We had a lot of fun. We were being very like boastful and ecstatic. We saw the Nutcracker and the Gingerbread Man going all ape shit. The Skrunkly died. The Skrunkly has died. But if you want to see, but if you really want to dissect the lore, it really means a lot to me if you do so. And if you do dissect the lore, please, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, tag me in it. I will not say if you were right until the show has released. I will not tell you if you were right until the show is released. But I would love for you guys to dissect this. I've thought about film theory. What would happen if film theory dissect the lore? Because the show is coming out in March. It'd be interesting for him to dissect it before the show comes out. But once again, I'm not going to give him special treatments because he's a big YouTuber. If he doesn't get it right, he doesn't get it right. And I'm not going to tell him if he got it right or wrong. I will be very... I'm going to be very like, I'm vague and mysterious. Like, that's an interesting theory. That's a good theory. And stuff like that. One of my biggest dreams and the things that I really want to do is I really want people to dissect it. I really want people to get into this lore. Like, really dive deep into it and really understand it. A lot of people just think of me as just that guy on Anthony... That guy, quote unquote, because I'm no longer a guy, but that person on Anthony Padilla's video channel. And then another group would think of me as just a freshly canal animator, but trust me, I am a lot more than just that. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching and being here. It means a lot. This was a lot of fun, and I hope to see you guys another time. I bid you all adieu. Bye bye.